Yo, what up, YouTube? So, if you're like me, you found yourself a Tower of Fantasy, and you found yourself at 100% map completion for the entire map. So, where else do you turn to in an MMO, but none other to the mounts? Now, I have all of the vehicles that you can grind for in the current game, except for the Voyager, which I am currently grinding for, so that shouldn't take too much longer. I figured I'd go ahead and do a quick little mini series of how to get all the current mounts in the game. And we're going to start off with the monocross, the unicorn, because why would you not want to ride around on a robotic horse with a horn on his head? He looks sick, okay? So the first step you're going to do in order to get this mount is not actually go somewhere to get pieces of a mount. You're actually going to come over to right below 𝙀𝙓𝙋𝘼𝙉𝙿 to this teleporter right here, and there's other places, but first you need to get a 𝙀𝙓𝙋𝘼𝙉𝘿, which you need brown rice for, okay? So you need 2 brown rice and 2 𝙀𝙓𝙋𝘼𝙉𝙿, right? But if you don't know where 𝙀𝙓𝙋𝘼𝙉𝙉s are, like I didn't know, you're going to come over to the Banju's industrial zone, go to that teleporter right above their camp. Now, bada bing, bada boom, just like that. We jump off the edge, go through the gate, and boom, fiddleheads all over this little plateau here. So now that we have our brown rice and fiddleheads, alright, so you're gonna go to your cooking pot, creation if you don't have it made yet. You're gonna take your rice and your fiddleheads, and then just boost the quantity of those things up until it's at 15, or if you want to take a chance with the success rate. I'm not gonna do that because I already have it made. Okay, and then your 𝙀𝙧𝙋𝘼𝙉𝙉 is right there. It's a blue recipe. So you're just gonna make one of these, and I'll make one even though I don't need it, but just to go ahead and really immerse yourself in here. Okay, so once you get your 𝙀𝙧𝙋𝘼𝙉𝙉, you're gonna need another step to get the first piece, and that's going to be coming to the miners camp over here in the Crown Mines region. Just hop on this teleporter, run straight along this line until you get to this little area. Jump off the edge, and you're going to see this giant pile of glowing rocks. Now, you're going to come right to this corner where I'm at right now, and you're going to be able to get yourself a strange residue, and that's going to be very important here in a second. Okay, so now that you've got your residue, you're going to come over here to this teleporter right here. Go over to where Sobek is, that little area. Don't worry, you do not have to fight the boss for this, okay? I'm grateful that the devs decided to not put their players through hell if they tried to get him out early game. So you're just going to glide on over top of him. He's probably not even going to render in. And you're just going to go to this slit in the wall where you can kind of see a lamp glow in the back when you get close to it. There's an NPC in here. His name is Stoker. You're going to want to give him the 𝙀𝙧𝙋𝘼𝙉𝙉 that we made earlier and the strange residue. So, yes, okay. Crouch unless you got yourself a smaller model. Here's Stoker right here. You're going to go ahead and talk to him. He's going to give you some dialogue. You're going to give him some pie. He's going to give you an ore extract. And that will bring us to our next step for the unicorn power core. Okay, so once you've done all that with Stoker, you're going to come back to the miners camp, right? Come back to this spot with the glowing rocks and everything, and you're going to see these devices set up around it saying energy conversion device. Now, I've already done it, and I didn't feel like going on to a second account, making a whole second account just for this video. So, this order is very important. You're going to click on this. It's going to give you some dialogue. It's going to say, do you wish to activate it? Click yes, and then it's going to give you 3 options, Gear 1, Gear 2, and Gear 3. So this middle one, this middle device needs Gear 1. Go to the right of the device. The far right device needs Gear 2. And then go all the way to far left, and this device will get Gear 3. Once you have all those set to those gears, you're going to get a little animation, and then you're going to get the part for the unicorn. Okay, so this one is, for this part, the Bionic frame. You're going to want to come out to Warren, go all the way north, and go to the teleporter beside this, and you're going to see the little circle base type of thing. So grab your rift board or jetpack, however you want to get out here. Alright, come to this little slab, jetpack up. You'll always have enough boost to get yourself up. Unless you mess something up drastically. Go around to the left side of the building. And you can find this door. Code locked. The code is 7092. The 9 is 10% for whatever reason. That's the code. Once you get in here, the easiest way is to take a left out from where you spawn. Don't get caught in these little traps because they will kick you out to the entrance and you're just going to have to try again. You're just going to roll around to the back until you get to this hallway. Now these guys do not have a sensor in front of them. That's how you know you're in the right spot, when they stop having a sensor. So what you're going to want to do, and these things have a really long range, so just hop up onto this tube and the waiting game begins. It's your average stealth mission in a video game. Avoid the guards, get the treasure, get out, you know? Pretty straightforward. So we're just going to have to wait till this guy comes all the way past us, and then we can just drop down behind him and start running. Okay, so take a right at the end of this hallway. Keep going straight. You do not need to go back there. Go down the stairs. Alright, once we're down the stairs, hang a right. Go down this hallway. Alright. So I finessed this entire thing. I'm gonna be real here. This is where you need to be. This supply pod will have your bionic frame in it. I just skipped half the stealth part because I forgot which direction to go. But we're gonna go with that. So as long as you're behind these guys, they can't see you, okay? So again, like quite literally you can go right beside them. So I came down the stairs. You can go this way. It's going to take you through a bunch of mazes and stuff, and it's going to take a while. Hang a right from the stairs. Follow this guy behind him. He's going to turn to the right in this corner. So you could just slip on by him, and then like in 30 seconds you're at the bionic frame. So you just slide on past. There's no guard right here. The only guard you have to worry about is him. Boom. There you go. There's your frame. And then if you want to get out quickly, you just run out, get caught, it'll TP you out. Just make sure you have the frame in your inventory before you do that. Okay, so the last piece that you can get without starting to farm some mobs is the Unicorn Cyberlimbs. And that's going to be in a Type 2 supply pod in Warren. So what you're going to want to do, come to this teleporter right here on the right side. You're going to turn left. You're going to see that lovely little platform with the ball tent on top of it. That's where you need to go. So easiest path is just go right up here, climb, you know the whole deal. We're going to zoom there right now. Okay, so we're at the base of it. You're going to have these 3 mobs that you're going to have to kill. Just 3 treasure guards. That's how you know you're in the right spot. So I don't feel like killing them right now. Ow. Thanks a lot, buddy. Ooh, perfect dodge. So, right up there, you're going to see the treasure pod that you're going to have to open. So just take out these 3 guys, jump up onto there, and you have yourself the Cyberlimbs. Okay, so the part we've all been waiting for, the unicorn head. Now this part, like all other vehicles, there's always one part that has to be farmed by the player from mobs. Now, the fastest way to get this is there's only 2 locations you can find them at. One's right here at this camp, one's right here at this camp. So for this camp, just teleport to the Parliament TP, glide over to this little railroad track bridge, hop on your convenient mount that you have. Ironic using the unicorn mount in the unicorn video, I know. Alright, you're going to come through here, you're going to see this guy. He's a devotee. So we got devotee Noah right here. Dude, this guy, along with, there's one other devotee on the map that we're going to get to here in a second. These are the only 2 mobs that can drop the unicorn head. It will take you a while if your luck is bad like mine was, but that's besides the point. Let's just gloss over the fact that I took 12 hours of grinding across 3 days in order for the head to drop. Take that as you will. The actual rates are 0.25 to 0.5% chance of dropping. I don't worry too much about percentages because that messes with your head and you're like, oh, this is possible. Just put on some chill background music, watch a stream while you're farming. The time will fly by, honestly. And once this becomes basically muscle memory, it won't even matter how long it takes anyway, because it'll just be a routine. So the other camp, you're going to take the teleporter to the Omnium Tower right here. Jump off the side. Sprint over to this guy, which takes about a year. Grab the eggs for good luck. Takes a little bit of fall damage. And keep running. Eventually, we will make it to the camp. Boom, right here. So here is the other devotee. Good old devotee Eber, or Eber. However you want to say his name. But yeah, he's going to have quite a bit more mobs around him, which makes him a bit more of a pain. Because you can't TP out until you're out of battle. So, just go ahead and kill him real quick. Or unalive him. Or disintegrate him into the Eternal Abyss, because that's what they do after they die. And yeah, that's pretty much it. You just farm those guys until you get the drop. And you're pretty much there. I do hope that this was a shorter video. I know that the first thing I look for when I look up guide videos is how long it is. So I did my best to try to keep this as short as possible, and I will continue trying to keep my future guides short as well. Subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace!